I made a few videos on horror on TikTok, but at some point there comes a question we all have to ask, that being, is it really worth your time? Well, I found some accounts that are horror based that I'm going to react to, and basically we're just going to see if it's any good. Without wasting any more time, let's get into it, really. Right, so number one, Spanger Lookery. I believe is how you pronounce it. If you're watching a video of mine, typically means, you like horror to some extent. So if you're not living under a rock, you've seen this man before. I'm certain you have. And for good reason. I mean, his content is very good. I'm sorting by most popular, so and not most, you know, latest because it's effectively the same. But I want to examine what the best of his content makes it the best, you know? Okay, well, the sound isn't available. I'm sure that's hindering it some sort of way, so I'm gonna move on. Right, so you can tell why this one's good. I mean, immediately off rip, just the video starts out with this thing, crawling up the stairs. Immediately eye-catching, looks incredibly strange. It's gonna, give you a little spook if you're in your bed 2 in the morning, watching TikTok, whatever. And then it gives us a premise. I dreamt it chased me up the stairs. Right? So it gives some other aspect of horror, right? Some another layer for us to think on that this thing is harassing him in his dreams. And then, he goes downstairs because he needs to do the laundry, I believe. And now, typically, I'd expect, a full like 45 seconds of nothing happening, then the big, scare at the end. Because, that's what the rest of horror, is really. I mean, Kane Pixels, for example, his first Backrooms video, 90% of that video is him walking around doing nothing. And then he gets chased around a little bit, not all that scary. But this is good. I mean, you can see the hand, that's creepy. Then he goes, does the laundry, turns around. Immediately, this thing is there. Okay? You'd expect, oh, nothing to be there. He thinks he's paranoid. But no, there is something there. So this subversion of expectations really makes this like good, solid quality content. He absolutely deserves the 3 million followers that he has, if not more. Because I struggled to find these people. I mean, it was a difficult venture. I searched scary on TikTok to find whatever I could. Slop, 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 slop. It was god awful. It was a terrible experience. And then this was like a guardian angel coming and like resuscitating me after I drowned. Right. So next up, I have something a little different. Right? Something not quite in my usual palette, cuz this isn't direct horror. It's a cosplayer. Like let's watch this video for
Mom,
example.
Mom, where were you? Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you protect me? I was dying and you didn't, Mom.
I mean, it's not edited and like paced and like organized like all the other, good horror content, but nonetheless, it is still good. I mean, the makeup's good, the audio choice, I mean, it's fairly, common audio choice, it was very popular, but still pretty good. And like just the makeup is good work. Like this video, for example, great work. I mean, like the Vans, I believe this is a zombie. I wanna say? I don't know. I feel like either it's a zombie or a cannibal, either way, it's very good, it's great work. And the reason I have this in the good, scary section is because, well, it was one of few that I found, if I'm being completely honest, but it's still quite good. I mean, there's a lot you could get out of this. And they are they are a very like creative working person. There was one video I saw in here that I wanted to show specifically because it displays the amount of effort. Yes, here. Now, I'm not entirely certain. This might have been like the drawing after the cosplay was done, but still, either way, there's a lot of effort that comes into this, and for good reason too. I mean, it's like spooky, with the lighting and such. Not my personal thing, really. I'm not much into cosplay, these types of videos and such, but it's very good work. I mean, if I saw this, late at night, I'd probably be spooked for at least a few seconds before I move on to the next video and the slop fills my brain. You know how it is. Number three for the good section. Now, although the video wasn't very popular, if for whatever reason you're a fan of mine, I'm not sure exactly why you would be. You could remember this person from my analog horror video, and the main takeaway of that video was analog horror is not scary, which I don't find it scary. I find it kind of pretentious and convoluted and just boring, really. I mean, it replaces no, I'm not gonna go on a rant because that's not what this is about. This is about this is still very quality content, right? If you are into analog horror, this is good stuff. I'll watch the most popular video. I'll try my best to break it down why it is scary. It might be a bit of a difficult task for me because I don't really find analog horror all that scary, but I'll do what I can because analog horror is beloved by clearly millions of people. And, maybe one of these days I'll give it another chance. Well, I don't know. We'll see.
You're dead. No heartbeat. No pulse. You can't hurt me anymore. Your life was led to hell for me, and the way you died cannot justify the way you lived. You cannot be redeemed. You cannot be forgiven. You killed me before I was even dead. You are worthless.
Okay, clearly there's some sort of story that's being told here. Well, I imagine, I don't know. I haven't watched the rest of the videos. But that's not really my thing. I don't care about that. But you could clearly see the art, the effects, the sound quality, the sound I don't know what the word is. Oh, the sound production. The sound production very, very good. There's clearly lots of effort and lots of talent in this. Oh, okay. Well, the audio isn't theirs,
You're
but
dead.
what I will give them credit for is that they did credit the person. And that is the most important thing, really. In creating content where you're mixing and matching different people's work to create something new, you have to credit them, really. But either way, I mean, let's take another look at a video here. Oh, this one. This one looks good.
Don't close your eyes yet. Stay a little longer. The warmth of your breath reminds me of what I was, and the cold that will come after will remind you of what I am.
Okay. Short, sweet.
Close your eyes yet.
Look at the animation
Stay a
of the
little
eyes.
longer. The
I
warmth
mean, it's not much, but it's still there. It's a great effect. And on this photo, I mean, I don't know how much effort it takes to do that. I mean, I don't know. I know I don't have the talent to do it. So, but still, this is great work. This is impossibly impressive. And how many really? Only 116,000 followers, which is genuinely shocking. Because this is the best analog horror artist like this that I've ever seen, especially on TikTok. Because on TikTok, it is difficult to find the gold amidst the sludge. But that's it for the good section. So, if you don't, want to get mad at, a few pixels for give or take 10 or more minutes, you could click off the video now. Right. Okay. So, number one in the bad section is scary videos with no bio, yet 3.5 million followers. Christ. Now, the reason I picked this person, I believe it's been a few days, and I don't have the world's greatest memory. I believe I picked this person because they do nothing. Let's see oh, right, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, this is just gun inspection. And it's just, yeah. I don't know who would find this scary. I mean, maybe in this one, if this is North Korea, this person is probably dead. It's not scary. It's just military, like, ceremonial stuff with filters over it. I mean, if you replace the filter with, like, a high contrast and high brightness one and put funk over it, it would be a military edit instead of a horror video, but it's terrible. And another thing you'll notice, they don't credit the sources for any of this slop, and they don't say anything. They rip it straight off the feed, put some, like, copy and paste horror music in the background, and then they get 4.8 million likes and 223.6 million views. Which, that is insane. That is genuinely absurd. This is probably... This could very well be a child running this and making... Probably not that much because the TikTok CPMs are worthless, but probably a hefty paycheck for doing nothing. And it's terrible. Really, I don't know how they get away with this. I mean, look at this. They've scraped 6 videos. How is that scary? They're just looking at him weird. That's probably just how they have to do it. So what's scary about this one? Oh, the guy's bald. Of course. Oh, I should have noticed that. Good thing the vibrant circle is there to show me. Oh, but this guy's bald also. And how many of these guys are bald? Either way. I don't care. I mean, the link to this will also be in the description, but Christ, is it, like, awful. And the profile picture is almost certainly AI generated. Speaking of AI generated, this guy's profile picture is also AI generated, but, at first glance, you'd think, oh, he's one of those people that sit in the corner and, like, do nothing the entire time. Except, oh, wait, he's speaking, so surely it's not that bad. No, it's worse than that. I'll go to popular look.
This guy put on a bear costume and realized he couldn't take it off anymore. And it all started when he ordered the suit so he could make some extra money working as an entertainer. He turned on his camera to see how realistic the costume looked on him. But when he started sweating and tried to take it off, the zippers were suddenly gone, and the bear head seemed like it was sewn right into the suit. He panicked and started tearing at the costume, but nothing worked. And with every attempt, he was just getting weaker and starting to run out of air. You can hear on the video how he starts freaking out and breathing heavily. Then it becomes obvious he's not feeling well, and his anxiety keeps growing. The video is 4 minutes long, and at the end, he just collapses on the floor from exhaustion, and then the recording cuts off. After he posted that video, he never showed up again and stopped posting anything. People started worrying about what happened to him, whether he got out, and why he's not recording anymore. And if you want to find the full video, just search for it here on TikTok.
So I'm pretty sure I've seen this whole video, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. None of that happens. I mean, he puts on the suit, the zipper gets broken, he freaks out a little bit, but then other than that, the video just ends, really. He doesn't collapse onto the ground, I believe. I'm pretty sure, unless I've only seen a shortened version of it. But then also, I am 99% certain this guy's AI generated.
But nothing worked. And with every attempt, he was just getting...
Or maybe not, actually. Maybe not the most popular and
Creepy
latest.
facts about Michael Jackson's grave.
I can't tell if this guy is AI generated. Because I feel like he might be. But then also the way he
up his own daughter 8
moves...
months after her death. But what he discovers ends up shocking the entire world.
Like, you know those like apps where they would like animate a photo and have it like speak?
In New Orleans, a man is
And
suffering
his
from
voice kind
unbearable
of seems
pain.
AI generated. I don't know. I don't have a clue here. I mean, I wanted to keep the reaction organic, so I didn't watch over too much of this, right? But I now I can't tell if this guy is AI generated. I really thought he was. Either way, he's still like freebooting. I mean, he's ripping these videos, no credit. I mean, like go back to the most popular. If you
This
want to
guy
see the
put on a bear
video,
costume here on TikTok.
yeah, if you want to see the whole video, you can search for it on TikTok. Why can't you just link it? Dude, like how difficult can it be to just source the original creator?
This guy put on a bear costume
And then he doesn't say anything. He says, "This guy puts on a bear costume." And then he starts to freak out and he collapses to the floor. Like he's not saying anything. It's worthless. Okay, last one. Which this may or may not be horror. I mean, I searched up scary and one of this guy's videos popped up. I mean, this I ripped the Jimmy Kimmel from this video and slapped it on the thumbnail, but I do not have a clue. I mean, some of this looks scary. Let's give this one
This
a
is a
watch.
true story. In the late 1960s, dozens of children across the U.S. began reporting the same thing. A man in a clown suit, standing outside schools, hiding near parks, or offering rides in a van with no windows. Police dismissed the stories at first. They said it was mass hysteria, a prank, but then kids started disappearing. The man was described as tall, wearing a faded clown costume, red gloves, and face paint that looked wrong, smudged, almost rotted. Parents reported seeing a massive white van parked near playgrounds, always moving just before police arrived. Some claimed they saw more than one clown inside, laughing, watching. Newspapers refused to print the story. No official reports were released. But in 1968, a boy from Ohio went missing after saying, "The funny man asked me to see his balloon." They never found the child. Over the next year, similar sightings happened in Illinois, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. Some say it was a group, a gang, that used the costumes as a cover. Others believe it was something darker hidden beneath the paint. To this day, no one was ever arrested. No names, no faces, just drawings and old case files, all showing the same thing. A clown with black eyes and a smile that never moved.
So this did not happen, obviously. But the worst part is there's no source for any of this. I mean, if it were true, but it's obviously not, so I guess I can't give that complaint. But it's all AI. All of it. Like the voiceover, it's clearly AI.
In the late 1960s, dozens of children across the U.S. began reporting the same
Like you can hear it's
prank,
clearly
but then
AI, and
kids
then all of the visuals are AI. How difficult can it be? I mean, this got, funnily enough, 6.7 million views. It would have been worth it to just put in the effort, find accurate images, or make some, actual content on your own instead of relying on Gumroad.com to make you AI generated content. What do you know? It's terrible, really. This is just garbage slop. And when the AI bubble pops, these people are gonna suffer, and I will smile every day. But my final thoughts on this, really. TikTok is filled with good and bad content, but just the overwhelming majority is AI generated, it's stolen, or it's just not very good. If you're willing to put in the effort to find the gems out of the mud, then just go onto YouTube, really. I mean, there's more creativity and effort put in there. So, generally, I have to say, horror on TikTok is not worth your time. But, I mean, do go check out the people from the good section of the video. Their content is pretty good. Um, I say this, but if you have any people you want me to react to specifically, I'd be open to that. If there's some proof that horror on TikTok is actually good, I would love to see it. But until then, bye, I suppose.